And welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix. In August, I started the process of having healthier looking skin, and I couldn't have done it without Dr. T and Felicia's team at Arizona Facial Plastic. And I will say, Felicia, your team was so amazing, so incredible. This mug right here came out pretty good. But what was really interesting is that it was all done without doing any kind of surgery, like major surgery. People have to understand that. But talk a little about Arizona Facial Plastic and what you guys are all about.
Sure. So first, we had a great palette to start with, so thank you. But we're about doing everything to help you have healthy, beautiful, youthful skin at whatever age and whatever budget you want. So when you came in, I think we started with some lasers, and then from there, with our technology, we were kind of like, well, let's see what we can do.
Yes, and they did some magic there, which is amazing. And I got to learn. That's one thing I liked about when I sat with you guys, is that it just wasn't, okay, here you go. You guys sat with me, you talked with me, you saw what I was looking to do, you saw what my needs were, you saw some of the places that needed some help, and that was right down here. But it was very interesting that we were talking about this, and that is, some people think when you're losing weight and stuff, you know, they think that losing in the face is great and it looks like you're sucking in and all that. Not very smart, not healthy looking, right?
Well, it depends. I mean, different people go for different looks, and that's one thing that we are, is flexible. So we're going to help you achieve the look that you want. But yeah, it's generally, you can either look good in your body or good in your face, because people like to have, you know, a youthful looking face. And so with you, one thing we were able to do was really start rebuilding some collagen, because I know you've been on your like healthy journey with a little bit of weight loss there. And just through lasers, we were able to really kind of stimulate some extra youthfulness in your face.
Yeah. All right, here goes some video here. And I didn't show you the other video that we have, but this is video right here. All right, talk about this really quick.
Okay, so the one on the left is the before, and the right is about a week ago, I think. And one thing you can see is just that the skin is so much brighter and luminous. And we also were able to adjust some of the colors. So when people start to get older, you get pigmentation buildup in certain parts of the skin. And for you, we were really able to erase some of those darker spots and just help your whole skin tone be more even. So you almost look like you have makeup on, but there's no makeup in that picture.
Oh, it's so amazing. Also, too, we know that the chin here, the bottom part, that was one thing I was talking about. It started to really become kind of heavy. And so we had mentioned this picture. I had done just a little bit more of the Kybella. Let's talk about that.
Kybella, yeah. So it's an injectable product that we use that goes in and targets those fat cells and just causes them to kind of explode and go away. So we did a couple treatments of that for you. And then we actually enhanced it with a new thing that we're doing in the office. It's Threads, PDO Threads, which I don't know if you want to talk about how that process was. But after we did the Kybella, you just still had a little bit of loose skin. And so the goal was to go in and tighten that up a little bit to give you that cut jaw. Then we also did a little bit of an injectable filler just to really enhance the jawline. And I think from some of the before and after pictures, you could see that you've just got a much more cut jaw now.
Yeah, here goes everything they did, and this is amazing. And the thing about this is that, like, none of this was done under the knife. And she mentioned, look at, wow.
So I'm going to talk about the Botox because I know you really resisted and pushed back against that. I won't say I twisted your arm, but almost.
You did.
Threw you in the chair and took the needles out. But I really think that when you look at the picture on the right there from September, you really have an overall face that's very youthful, all in the same decade, and just looks, you know, much fresher, healthier, cleaner, brighter. Just a better looking skin. And yeah, look at that jaw.
I know, that's amazing. Let's talk about, oh, thank you. Where am I on? Hi, there you go, look at that. You know, this is very interesting with people of color, the dark spots. And that's one thing that I've been really kind of ashamed of when it comes to my face, from me picking, you know, my pimples when I was younger, or just the ingrown hairs and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys actually have been really working on my face with that, haven't you?
So there's a lot that you can do. For darker skin tones, people often think that lasers are not a good idea because it can cause extra darkness, but that's why you've got to see an expert. And so our experts know how to adjust the laser, pick the right laser so that we can actually blend those out for you. And I think we've had a lot of success in lightening those dark spots. And then you've been really good, I know, about using the at-home products, and those help a lot too. One that's been super helpful, I think, is the Close-Up, the shaving cream.
Yeah.
So that's actually a treatment that's going to raise those hairs before you shave, so you don't get the ingrown hairs.
Yeah, and that's new, because that was it was
yeah,
great
no, we
that you
just
started.
Came out with that something special for the men a couple months ago.
And it's I highly recommend it. It has really helped my face and with the ingrown hair. So and then the other care that is very important and that is bye-bye.
You love your moisturizer. I'm trying to talk you into the bigger size, but you like the portable one. So often when you have skin that can be a little bit oily, or like people who get acne think that they don't need a moisturizer because they're going to be over moisturizing, which might lead to more acne. It's actually the opposite. If your skin is appropriately moisturized, you're not going to overproduce any of those oils. And if you're using a good face wash and sunscreen, everybody sunscreen, then your skin will just be healthier, and it'll be better able to withstand like your diet and the pollutants and all the stuff that can cause breakouts.
So I like it. And I want to jump back to the strings really quick. I know we got to wrap it up. But that was very easy. I was a little worried about it, but these are just little like threads that go in, strings, threads, go in, it lift it up a little bit, and they pretty much will disappear in how long? Those
last about 18 months. It depends on the person, but the idea is that it just gives you the ability to tighten, again, without surgery. Super easy, less than an hour, and yeah, it should last 12 to 18 months.
So,
you were very brave. You were very brave through the whole thing.
Needles. I hate needles.
You may have needed your hand held once in a while, but no tears, people, no tears.
No, but there was a lot of laughing, so it was good. Again, tell people where they can find more about Arizona Facial Plastics.
Yeah, www.arizonafacialplastics.com, 31st Street and Indian School.
And they're not done. That's the whole thing I like about this, is that they keep educating me on, again, taking care of my face. And the big part I will say is sunscreen. Melissa hates it when I come in, I go, I forgot to put it on. She's like, So Dr. McGee and all of them are great down there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for everything you're doing for the space here for television.
You look great.
Thank you.